Please stay with us as we come back to you. Now, staying in U.S., Pentagon officials. Thank you. Now, staying in U.S., Pentagon officials have sent AI company Anthropic what they describe as their best and final offer to grant the U.S. military unrestricted access to the firm's artificial intelligence technology. According to experts, the move comes ahead of a Friday deadline set by Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, who has said Anthropic must agree to full use of its AI or risk losing business with the Department of Defense. The dispute revolves around usage restrictions imposed by Anthropic on its AI model, including limits on autonomous weapons use and mass surveillance, which the Pentagon says could hamper military operations. Officials have warned the company could be labeled a supply chain risk or may face enforcement under laws like the Defense Production Act if it does not comply with the military's terms. Anthropic, which previously won a multi-million-dollar defense contract, has not yet responded publicly to the final offer as negotiations continue. Now we welcome back Mr. Matthew Adam. He's an American journalist, joins us live from Washington, D.C. Thank you very much, Mr. Adam, for staying with us. Now, looking at this, why is Pentagon giving Anthropic, the final offer now? Why can't U.S. military, as we know, U.S. military has the capability and has the finance and has the means to develop something of their own?
I don't know why the Pentagon isn't developing their own artificial intelligence system. I have no idea, but the Pentagon has signed a deal for hundreds of millions of dollars with Anthropic, and they want Anthropic to bow to their demands. Now, I'm not sure what the Pentagon, what the Department of War, or which we used to call the Department of Defense, wants to do with the Anthropic AI systems, but the company Anthropic is very concerned that the way things are structured right now, the Pentagon could use its AI system to operate AI-controlled weapons. The company does not believe, reportedly does not believe, that the AI technology has evolved to the point where it could competently operate weapons. So they consider this, a risk that AI weapons, could spin out of control. It makes me think of the popular movie from the last century, The Terminator, right? When Skynet, the AI system, takes control and declares war on the human race and nearly obliterates them. Anyway.
Yes, yes, that's a good one, Mr. Adam. Yes, indeed.
I think that's the analogy people need to be thinking about. Skynet, that was the name of the AI system. So Anthropic has concerns that the weapons could, this is not a safe way of doing things, and they don't want to be associated with it. They also, reportedly, Anthropic is concerned that the Pentagon could use its AI system for mass surveillance, and they don't want to be associated with that either. With that sort of a dystopian potential use.
And Mr. Vadam, so what would be the long-term and short-term effects of, a private sector like Anthropic to be collaborating with U.S. Pentagon? What if something goes wrong? Then what?
If Anthropic concedes or gives in to the demands of the War Department, then it is afraid that I guess of reputational risk. It doesn't want to be associated with AI-controlled weapons going out of control and killing people. Other than enemies on the battlefield, killing unexpectedly killing people, and it doesn't want to be associated with mass surveillance. So it views this as a real threat to its corporate image, and it's like the worst fantasy, the worst sort of horrific fantasies about what AI is capable of, as in the movie The Terminator, and Skynet. So they just don't want to be associated with the innocent loss of lives, or with innocent people being surveyed by the Defense Department. They want no part of it. And so if they don't give in to what the Pentagon wants, the Pentagon is planning to blacklist them. And that will definitely hurt this this growing business.
Right. Thank you very much. With that, I'd like to thank Mr. Vader. Now we move on to Europe. Germany's far